welcome to Neil's Spanish Fly Box. I hope you're all well. Today we're going to tie a nymph, and it is a pale olive nymph. In the vise I have a size 16 nymph hook with a 2.8 copper bead, and I'll be tying initially with 12/0 yellow thread. Right, now this is really just to set the bead. Because I'll be switching to the principal body material as soon as the bead is set to create the fly. I'll trim off the excess thread. And I'm going to put in a couple of half hitches just to keep the thread in place. And trim up the excess. Right, now this is the principal body material, and it is a pale olive body quill, and it is a BQ-20 from Hens. So I'm just going to load that onto the hook shank and trim up the excess. And for the tail, I'm going to use some fibres from an olive cock hackle. This is just a standard Indian cape. I'll just pull out some fibres 90 degrees and tear them off. And tie in the tail. A bit too long, so I'll pull that back a little bit and tie in the rest of the fibres. And trim up the excess. Now it's just a question of really building up the shape of the fly. Don't want it too thick, and that's about as far as we want to go. Now, because this is quite a delicate material, I'm going to give it a coat of UV. Doesn't need to be a thick coat. If you put too much UV on, then you are going to change the shape of the fly. So just a light coat, like so, and give it a zap with UV. Right. Now for the collar, I'm going to use some olive hare's ear. We won't need a great deal of it, and we'll dab that onto the body quill. I will brush it out afterwards, so we're bound to lose a few fibres. I think that's about all we need. And I'll just put some glue onto the body quill before I tie off the fly. Trim up the excess. As I said, I'm just going to brush out the hare's ear just a little to make it leggy. And there you have the fly finished. A very, very simple imitation for a pale olive nymph or a pale olive fly. And this is perfect for springtime and early summer. Hope you enjoyed the tying. Don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up and share it if you so wish. And if you're not a subscriber, hit that bell. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.